calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line.
The Texans take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Mills looking to the air right away. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 36 yards.
We had an idea that they might come out and challenge this secondary, but I don't know if we thought it'd be right out of the gate on the very first play of the game. But they did so successfully, they've got to feel good about how things have started.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Our first down throw for Mills. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. The slot man in motion right. After the sack on 1st down, Mills to the right side, complete to Escobar. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Well, this defense for the Jags, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On 1st and 10, Mills. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. To throw again on 2nd down, Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Lawrence will throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, It's Etienne. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. From midfield now, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Lawrence on first down. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Schaefer. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. And he fires one that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. And the slot man goes in motion left. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here. No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're absorbing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now. Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. Touchdown! They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone. It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 out the gate. 88 out the gate? Yeah, what's that? As I see my old man talking about, it usually meant that thing's done. Not the touchdown. It's not 88 out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Taken at about the 1. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Let's go now.
Mills now looks to throw on first down.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
To throw, Mills.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Well, so far, a little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bishop. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Mills again.
He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. From 10 yards out.
And the Texans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The Jaguars at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
Now Lawrence.
Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Handoff running left is Etienne.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, exit.
Now Lawrence to throw.
That's going to be... And he clocked it up, and the Texans scoop it. And his crew will take over at their... The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Slot man moves right. On 2nd and 10. Mills. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Mills on 1st down.
That's caught by Howard. So no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Mills to the air again.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's got it. It's Escobar.
And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down, Mills.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
From the 24, Mills
out to the left there and complete to Howard.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Throwing, Mills.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got to stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Looking deep downfield. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead on the final play of the half. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'll be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. Now, a little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's tried, and that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
They'll try and run it here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Only needing 2 yards on second down.
8 yards.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On first down, Lawrence. And one more time, here's Kirk. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. From the 35 on second down, Lawrence toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The slot man in motion right. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
The throw over the middle taken in. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Again, it's Mills.
And he finds Escobar, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Mills to throw it.
Steps away to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And the slot man goes in motion left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score.
Back now in Jacksonville. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Here's Lawrence.
That's caught on the left side by Kirk. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary.
Go, go. Hey, take it up. Hey. Take it.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
61, match box, wait.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Slot man moves right.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25 on 2nd down, Lawrence. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Christian Harris. Well, they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck it and take the sack. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
To throw, Mills.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. O.J. Howard, a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Texans are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lawrence. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Lawrence will throw. And that's caught inside the 35. Able to slither by. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Lawrence to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Christian Harris. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Lawrence. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, exit. Hey, Delta. Hey, Haywood.
Again, it's Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Over the middle, complete. It's Schaefer. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good dent.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks up